Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
We have already started here.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Geiger. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
He's found a way past. Well, there's the clearance. That's Geiger.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
Geiger. Steaming on goalwards. He's shooting! In he goes again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
First quarter of an hour gone. Aberdeen, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Strokes it back. Aberdeen trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He's had it taken off him. Geiger. Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Geiger. And it's made its way to him. Shoots! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Geiger.
Gets a good foot in there.
Great vision. Driving forward. He's in a great position here. That's very neat. Is there any support? He might not need it. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Knocks it into space. He's through here. Tries from distance. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now it's Geiger. Tries to pass it through. Good ball, good take. That's tidy. Geiger. Some really good ball movement. Closing in on goal. Shot at goal! And it's a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Looking tidy in possession here. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he finish? That's a risky ball. Could be danger here. Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And that's it.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please put your hands together, everyone, and give our boys a round of applause for a job well done.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. Pasalic! And one more try! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Atalanta really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pasalic. Oh, that's neat. And it's De Roon. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the Belgian boy, De Ketelaere, is worth a mention.
And the finish! Raspadori. He can run onto that.
Oh, he's been climbed up! Oh, he's hit the bar! Deftly away. In again.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Raspadori. De Roon.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Zalewski. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Plenty to...
Shot at goal! Goal! Atalanta!
First blood drawn.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that goes to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Atalanta are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising. And that's a good ball. And the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Atalanta are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Cross goes in there. And that was very necessary. He's looking wide. That's Zalewski. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Raspadori might just make this. And here's Pasalic. Zalewski gets into a good position. Chooses to go back. And it's Pasalic. Pasalic goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Atalanta find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
De Roon. Zappacosta. Oh, that's well spotted. De Roon. Can he get it through? That has not gone well. And he's heaved it away. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. And here's the Ketelara. Pasalic. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now he's got space here. Oh, good take in a good area. Musa. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Defending was strong and firm.
Zappacosta. And Scalvini. And it's De Roon. And it's Zalewski. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Decent chance! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Atalanta
are having a ball here.
Zappacosta. Raspadori touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And the action is back underway.
Atalanta
Come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here.
and he's intervened well there.
And now the breakaway.
This is the time you need that pace.
Atalanta come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Chance! De Roon.
Decent progress down the left.
Zalewski. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Some really good ball movement.
De Roon. That's Zalewski.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Gets a good foot in there. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Atalanta are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's Zalewski.
Zalewski takes control of it and he's on the move.
Zalewski. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's on it. Can he get away?
Have beautifully policed that midfield.
Takes a shot! Pasalic. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that time. Excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Atalanta clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Duro. Played out wide. Zappacosta. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's shifting through the gears here. He's free, he has got space. He gets big. Oh, denied at the last.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Pasalic. Foot in. Sulemana.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's the Ketelara. Now the cross. Shoots! He's scored! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Gol per l'Atalanta. Ha segnato all'80° minuto. Numero 7. Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Numero
fact.
59.
Atalanta grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
Il numero 7. Cambio di giocatori.
Played into the middle. Cleared away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, shooting chance! Great football, shot and save.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And it's made its way to him. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's the Ketelara. Kolasinac receives it in a good position here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's the Ketelara. He's picked his way through. He's in a great position here. He rises against the
Ci
crossbar.
sarà un minuto di recupero.
No way through, so shapes to shoot.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Jim City attempts a clearance. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
The action has already started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
That has been slung wide.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, the Belgian boy, De Ketelaere, is worth a mention, Peter. He's got a great mix of creativity, versatility and tenacity. He's got everything a playmaker needs, and of course, his team will no doubt be looking to him to get them going here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
And it's made its way to him.
There could be trouble here.
Zalewski.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
And here's Raspadori, picked out brilliantly.
Zappacosta has it out wide. And
Big header! Goal! Atalanta!
a lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Atalanta have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And that should get the job done. Zalewski. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was quick to react.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's away.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Atalanta clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pasalic. And here's Pasalic. Sulemana.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's managed to get free. Pasalic. Zalewski picks it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Taken back almost at once. Oh, cracking ball. And a chance! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Atalanta are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Cambio di giocatori.
And it's De Roon. This looks promising. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Plenty to... Pasalic! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Atalanta really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Atalanta can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pasalic. Looking to play him in. Great ball and a decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Roon. Cross to the back post, terrific header! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! It was a great header, the invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Atalanta get themselves back into contention.
The manager...
Shot, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Atalanta with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pasalic with the short one. Nice control. Pasalic showing good feet. Atalanta have the chance to go the other way.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
He has found the way through. Atalanta appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And smartly reclaimed. 60 minutes played. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And it's De Roon. Great vision.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the shot! They've scored!
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's De Ketelaere. That's a good ball out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Played into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Atalanta do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Zappacosta. That's good play. Pasalic. Zalewski. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Sulemana is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Raspadori. And it's Pasalic. He's found a way through. Backward it goes. Zappacosta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Atalanta looking to pass their way through. Out towards the flank. Oh, super ball. Raspadori. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Numero 77. Lasciano il campo per il numero 17. Il numero 7. Il numero 6.
There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Atalanta blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. The final 5 minutes. Now it's De Ketelaere. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's De Ketelaere. Aims beyond the defence. Kosunu.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Spread it left. It's a promising position. Cross goes in there. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And time is up. Atalanta cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Atalanta desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.